Hello YouTube, we've got a video for you today which has been submitted by someone from Discord who I believe is Chad Austroslavist. It's not called that in Discord, so it's a little bit confusing. I'm not sure what ELO is either. I'll have to have a look afterwards, but it's submitted a game, and in the Discord channel we do have the option to submit games to feature on the channel, so gonna have a little go at casting it. So let's have a little look at the map. I should have downloaded Captrade really, shouldn't I? And got that installed, but me being me, I didn't bother. So unprepared. Very open map. Yeah, I don't like his map at all. It's awful, actually. No, main gold, main stone at the front. No wood lines at the front. Very, very open. I mean, it's got these two at the back there to collect from, which is good, but yeah, that's not great. I suppose it's got this secondary gold at the back here, which you could wall up and take the gold from there, but yeah, not the best. I suppose you could wall up from down here and along here and down there, and then you've got that whole woodland there that's, you know, fully secure. So as I say, I don't know what ELO is, but we're looking at Marlins versus the Cumans. Not sure what's going off in the in-game chat, to be honest, but here we go. So in blue we've got A92B. I wonder how people come up with names like that. It's a bit weird. Anyway, so he's playing as Cumans. I think I know what happens in this one. I think he told me what happens, but I'm not going to spoil it for you. But if you do want to join the Discord yourselves and get yourselves featured on the channel, do by all means just, you know, join. Just join, submit some games, and they'll be on here. But so blue map as well is not the best. Just looking at it, easily enough to wall down there, but again quite a big open expanse here. I would suggest that these wood lines are just too far away to wall up for, because unless you're collecting from down here, you're not going to be able to reinforce these walls and stop them from just breaking through. So yeah, quite a tricky one. The only option really is to palisade and then potentially just stone wall at the front here if you need to later on. But yeah, two dodgy maps indeed, which I'm finding quite a lot with Arabia at the minute. I don't know if you're finding that. They're not the best. Too open for me. So I'm just trying to figure out what build order it looks as though we're going for here. Can't quite tell at the moment. Specifically, there may not even be a build order. We shall see. I mean, there seems to be too many on board for a specific build order that I can think of. I'm not sure. It's gonna be an interesting one. Might be blagging it. Humans. Again, not overly sure what strategy is going for. A little bit of idle time though. I'm not sure what the TC idle time is like. Looks as though it's pretty okay. A little bit more idle time here for the purple player, but only very, very slightly. Let's say that's because he's getting the deer in, or the boar I should say. Not much happens in Dark Age, does it? There you go, cool. I mean, you would expect with Marlians you'd be going for archers. So perhaps that's what he's doing, double range archers. Send a few over to gold soon enough. Interesting. So, what do you think about this map? Chat. It doesn't look as though blue is necessarily going for a particular build order either. Not one I recognise. I might have to see what ELO they are. We're gonna have to have a look on AoE2.net, I believe. Quite a bit of idle time there from the blue player. Villagers not really doing anything. They are coming forward though. Interesting. So he is on the way up to Fulage. Probably should have sent those ones forward as well if he's doing what I'm expecting him to be doing. Looks as though we do have a human feudal town centre drop, which is an interesting strategy. It's not one that normally works particularly well. Yeah, Blue's map was pretty awful as well, isn't it? Like you say, yeah, all the main golds and stones at the front, again, still very open. But in comes Blue. We've got a barracks coming down for the purple player now. He's starting to get walled up. And where's he going to put that town centre? He's decided to... He's obviously scouting. Let me switch to his point of view. Let's have a look at the scouting information. So, he's just going around trying to find where the resources are being collected from. And then he's walking off again. And then he's coming forward again. Yeah, Cumin's a bit of a strange one, actually. Oh, he's going to the gold. Okay. Yeah, Cumin's a strange one. I've not really figured out a good strategy with him necessarily yet. So, what he's doing is dropping the town centre and he's starting to wall up around his villages, keeping them protected. What do you think you would do in this situation? What do you think is the best option to do in this situation? Sigh. So, what he should be doing now, building a tower, in my opinion. Get a tower down, because the feudal town centre for the Cumins takes forever to build. I mean, he's got 5 villages there making it. Should have rushed the tower on, carried on beating through there as he is doing. Oh, he's managed to get in. But yeah, get a tower down, pick those villagers off. So his tower would have been up by now, and it'd have been, you know, killing them quite easily, I think. I don't know whether that's the right way to counter it. It's just what I would do. Seems to make sense. Doesn't look as though the town centre will go up. So slowly whittling away the villagers. Does have a militia there, just chilling, waving his club about. So it's going to be down to 2 villagers building it now. Nothing else is happening back at the blue base at this point. Still just sending villagers over to wood, but oh, there's so many resources lost there. Yeah, one more villager to go. Is it going to do it? Is it going to do it? Yeah, so no more villagers. That town centre is denied. Do have a part built archery range. Just going to go back and finish that off. And he's sending more forward. Interesting. You're going to need more than 4. I mean, you can see how long it was taking to build that first one. It's just costing 5 villages, and now going to probably lose these 4 as well. That's going to be quite interesting. I mean, especially as there's all these militia there now. I mean, it looks as though we're going almost full Huang there. with those numbers of militia, but I don't know what's happening there, but oh, it's 99%. I didn't realise it was 99%. Oh. Oh man, I did not realise that. It's crazy. Crazy. Right, so what's going to happen now then? What's going to happen now, do I think? Is he going to be able to achieve anything? I mean, he's took the main goal, but it's not really an issue because he's got the back goal that he's collecting from. He's got men at arms upgrade coming in for the militia, and he has backing them up with some archers. I mean, in terms of resources, I think he's slightly ahead. He's definitely got more villagers, but only just. I suppose there's been quite a lot of idle time, you know, a bit of panic caused by that town centre drop. So he's got the men at arms upgrade. He's just not doing too much with them at the moment. He is expecting them to be coming his way though, so as you can see, he's just walling up around the resources that he's been collecting from. He can be quite happy that those are going to be secure for the through the town centre. And obviously he's collecting his gold from down there. So I do think a tower would have been a good option. What he could have done actually as well, because he'd already killed all the villagers from around there, he should have walled up around this town centre just to stop Blue from coming down and doing that, especially with it being 99%. That's a full sort of doubt town centre, wasn't it? Yeah, but that's probably what he should have done there, just wall up around it. That's normally what I do with castles. If I get this, force someone to end up with a bit of a doubt castle, I'd just generally put a row of palisade walls around it, stop them being able to get to it. No, he probably didn't expect the villagers to come forward and finish it off, but at 99%, plus the fact that he'd not deleted it, should kind of start ringing alarm bells a little bit. But he is getting the market down now, so he should be able to get to the castle age soon enough. If we look at the resources for Blue, it's not actually that far behind. He's doing all right, to be honest. So it's gonna be interesting. He's got loads of gold, so if Blue gets a market down, not that he's going to wood, but if he got a market down, could have quite quickly bought his way up to the castle age there. Purple desperately trying to get into the woodland there. Just not enough militia there to be able to get through with the two villages repairing there, but he's just going for a second woodline now as well. Back down here, not much really happening as such, apart from quite a decent little mini economy happening. And he's going to send more villagers back home, is he? Or is he going to get wood from there? Looks like he's going for wood from there actually. Yeah, bit of a shame that, bit of a shame. As I say, I do think that tower on there would have done the job. Could have even come forward and put a tower around here somewhere. Put a tower here. Deny the wood line. Deny those farms as well. Especially if he came up with the man at arms as well to do it. That could have been a second option. But he is getting in there, causing a little bit of damage to the villagers, but very close to losing a few there. Now, is he watching? No, he's not. So back down here, again, not a great deal happening. But Purple is going to be up in the castle age very, very shortly. And let's see what the answer is to this. Okay, so a tower comes down now, just to try and push. Is he in range? Must be in range. So he's been able to keep him off the gold, so that's good. And thankfully the Cumin TC was not repaired, so that's good. Now, what's Blue doing here? It's deleting the walls. Is he going to try and escape? Oh, up the top there, he's managed to get in with the man at arms into the wood line. Villagers dropping like flies. We get that next one. Just one more hit, one more hit. He's gone for long swords. There we go. Excuse me. I'll edit that out of the YouTube. So, just one more hit, one more hit, one more hit. Yeah, there we go. So, villager counts now then. We're looking at 39 versus 44 for Blue. Blue's villagers not really doing too much there. Doing a mass migration from the second town centre. Now he's having to go and try and get a market so he can buy his way up. He does have a lot of gold, so he should be able to click up. Well, he's got loads of food as well, so I don't know why it's not clicked up anyway. Is he just missing the military, the buildings? Yeah, it's just missing the buildings, I think. There's no blacksmith. So there is getting the market. Where's that? Blacksmith has done a forward blacksmith. Pro strats. Good, good, good. Been able to get the town centre down now. Got rid of that. Threat has been averted, which is fantastic. Cool. So, purple's getting into it again. Got quite a big score lead actually now, which is fantastic. Blue is on the way to the castle age, however. Could definitely do moving these villagers around, perhaps. Not villagers, long swordsmen around, just see what happens. There we go, they're on the way around now. Nice. Yeah, Blue's been very nice and left his base open for him, which is awesome. So I think he just needs to just go into there now and see where he can attack. I think he's going to have to go for the stone if he can notice that it's happening, that you know it's being collected from, but just needs to be a little bit more active with these, doing a little bit of sitting around, probably working on the economy at this point. He's getting the next town centre down. Another town centre coming down for the Cuman player. Purple is starting to get in there now. That was fun, good defence. They'd be able to resign. Are they giving up? I'm not entirely sure. That town centre should go up. Certainly now that it's reached the castle age. Those long swordsmen will probably die, but he's been able to do quite a bit of damage with the killing a few villagers. Quite a big villager lead now for the purple player, 49 versus 37. Yeah, definitely more scouting needed. But where does he go from here? Where does he go from here? Everything's, you know, the economy is very well protected. The only bit that's vulnerable is that little bit of gold. And Blue does have archers on the way out now as well, so it's going to be interesting. Archers will definitely do fairly well, obviously once they've upgraded to crossbowmen, which is coming in, but they should do fairly well versus the long swordsman. At the minute it's just like throwing toothpicks at them, but castle coming down for the purple player. Probably could have pushed it forward a little bit more. Probably here would have been a good spot. We should be able to target the gold, push all of those off there, and if you just left your long swordsman down here just to protect, probably would have been a better option. I think that, I think that will possibly just push him off the gold. We definitely could have done just being a little bit more ballsy with that. As I say, just perhaps put it around here. But the crossbowmen are now in with a bit of micro. They would have been okay against the longswords, but they are all dead. But at least being able to push them off the wood there, and at least they'll be able to take out that barracks with the castle. Rams TC take out production. Yeah, definitely need to start looking at doing that. But Blue's a bit panicky actually. I don't know why necessarily he's took them off of the... that'd be why. Going for a castle of his own. Purple has seen it and is going in with the long swordsman. Let's see how many of these villagers are gonna die. I think most of them are gonna die. I don't think that castle's gonna go up. Let's have a look from Blue's point of view, but 44%, yeah, those villagers are all dead, and it's GG. Boom.